Do you think the only way to become a millionaire is to start a business? I know people online tell you start a business, right, to become a millionaire. Today, we're breaking down 5 keys to become a millionaire without starting a business while keeping a day job. All right, y'all, I'll dive into the conversation. So you heard online that the way to become a millionaire is to start a business. All right, drop that in the comment below. You've heard it, right? Drop that in the comment if you heard it before. So entrepreneurship is not for everybody. All right, I'm an entrepreneur myself, but everyone isn't built to be an entrepreneur. All right, it's a hard thing to do, a business, right? So how can you become a millionaire without starting a business? I got you covered. So the first key is to decide. Becoming a millionaire is something that you have to decide. It's not something that's going to happen unintentionally. You have to have intention about what it takes to become a millionaire, how you're going to get there, what obstacles you're going to face, how long will it take, right? You have to think about this process, visualize it in your mind. Where do you see yourself? How long will it take you to get there? 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years? I don't know. But visualize yourself. Close your eyes now and visualize yourself being a millionaire, right? See yourself there. Make a decision to say, all right, I'm going to put forth the effort to become a millionaire, right? It's not going to happen by you saying, all right, I'm going to become a millionaire. Yeah, you can have visualization, you can speak about it, but you also have to put in the work. But first you need to begin with making a decision to say, I'm going to become a millionaire. First step right there, out the gate. Then you want to visualize yourself being there, taking the emotions, how they're going to taste, how they're going to feel, who's going to be around you, right? Who's going to cheer you on when it's difficult? Family members, your wife, children, grandchildren, who's going to be there when you become that millionaire, right? Once you decide to do something, right, second thing you need to do is set the goal. You decided you're going to become a millionaire. Now it's time to set the goal. All right, so how much is $1 million? So the $1 million is basically $83,334 per month. All right, how can you make that per month? You reverse engineer. So you break down that amount. So how can you make that much money for the year? $1 million, right? Yeah, how much can you make? Do you need to make per quarter, right? How much do you need to make per month, per week, per day, in order for you to become a millionaire, right? You reverse engineer that goal. Visualize it in your mind, where you want to be, how it's going to feel, the most you're going to have when it comes to becoming a millionaire. Once you do all those things, you decide to move forward. How do you move forward? Well, got the vision, made it plain, write it down. Write it on paper so that you'll know, see it. Put it on anywhere you need to put it there. Your desk, refrigerator, your mirror. Put it wherever you need to put it so that you can keep the goal in front of you, right? Keep the goal in front of you. And the next thing you need to do, if you want to make better decisions with your finances, stop overspending and stop impulse spending, get you a free resource, the free money plan budget tracker at thecartergraded.com. This is how you're going to really transform your finances in 2025. And the third thing you need to do is to increase your income. So you may be on the front line of your company, when you're a frontline worker, putting in the work, and you're making low wages. But you have this goal now to become a millionaire. So I recommend learning a skill to become a supervisor or a manager, or either maybe the CEO of the company. Here's why. Because this millionaire goal is going to take money. It's going to take you earn enough income to cover your household bills and enough money to do what we're going to need to do in step number 5, right? So I want you to increase your income, not by business now. You could do a business, but we want to help you to increase your income without going into business because business is hard. So the other way to increase your income is to learn a skill at your job and make more income. If you can't make enough income at your current job, get a skill and find an employer who will value that skill and pay you what you're worth, right? Again, you're going for either supervisor role, managerial role, or either the CEO role. You're going that high. I want you to have big dreams and goals, right? Become the CEO of that company. I once did a tax return for a guy. He made $1 million as an employee of a business. I'm like, what? That's awesome, right? So it's possible, but you have to learn this skill. I think he was in the tech industry, so it was probably not really easy, but it wasn't uncommon, I'm sure, for somebody to make $1 million as someone working in the tech industry. But the whole point is to get a skill, increase your income. Because if you're a frontline worker, the technician, as they call them, you'll make low wages. So you'll stay grinding and burning the candle at both ends. But the whole point is to work smarter, not harder. You can work hard, but work harder in learning a skill that people will pay for and they value, and they'll pay you the value that you are worth, right? So first, decide to become a millionaire. Secondly, write a goal, put it on paper, visualize it, and reverse engineer that thing, right? Then I want you to increase your income, gain a skill, whether you're going back to school, self-teach yourself, learn a skill that can help you to make more income. And the fourth thing is going to be difficult for some people because it's just what it is. The fourth thing is get out of debt and stay out of debt. Here's why. Say you want to become a millionaire, and your mentality is to build your credit for the rest of your life. When you build your credit, you go into debt. When you borrow money, you stay broke. By the way, my copy of my book, Broke Over My Shoulder, is available at thecardiograder.com. Get a copy. But you stay broke because you're paying payments every month, all in the name of building credit, raising my credit score, and using somebody else's money. This episode is a mindset shift because you must think differently when it comes to debt. So many people say borrow money, leverage somebody else's money, use OPM, build your credit, worship the FICO score, stay in debt. I'm different. I want you to think differently because I want you to be wealthy and stay wealthy. When you pay off debt, you'll have more money to do number 5. We'll get there shortly, but number 5, we'll get there in a moment. But I want you to really understand that debt is a thief. It's stealing, it's killing your dreams, hopes, and desires. I don't care what people say. There's a good debt. There's no good debt at all, in my opinion, because debt is keeping people broke, struggling, busted, and disgusted. Drop in the comment below if you hate paying debt payments every month. Drop in the comment below if you love paying debt on credit cards, student loans, a bank loan, a home mortgage, a home equity line of credit, that boat loan, that motorcycle loan, whatever loan you got, that phone loan, man, should I continue? Drop in the comments below if you love paying payments. If you love paying debt, this ain't for you. All right. So as I'm saying, number 4, I want you to get out of debt if you aren't already out of debt. And if you are out of debt, stay out of debt. Don't go back into debt. I've heard people say they paid off debt and they go back into debt. I'm like, why? Why? You don't need to stay in debt. Pay off debt and stay out. Pay off debt and stay out. I'm going to say it again. Pay off your debt and stay out of debt. Number 5, when you are deciding to become a millionaire, you set a goal, you visualized it, you reverse engineered it, you're putting in the work by increasing your income, you're paying off debt and staying out of debt, you'll have more money to invest. The investing part is how you will become a millionaire. because you're investing in your 401k or your job. You're investing in a Roth IRA. And that money is going to grow for you so that you can become wealthy eventually, right? Over time. It's not going to happen overnight. When you invest in your 401k, make sure you are out of debt, right? You want to invest between, say, about 10 to 15% in your retirement, right? And if your employer matches, invest up to the match, right? Then you take the money, say you want to invest 15%, you invest up to the match. So the match is 6%, for example, right? Invest up to the match into the 401k. And then you max out your Roth IRA. I think it's the amount you can invest is up to $7,000 as of this year. So max that out. And then the remainder, say you got about 3% left over, go back to your 401k and put the difference there. So you're investing 15% of your income in retirement. And then you can hopefully max out, do the max if you can, do the max on your 401k, max that sucker out. And if your job doesn't offer a match or even a 401k, blow up the Roth. Blow it up. I don't recommend single stocks because it's risky, but a mutual fund, which is basically the size of the Roth, you have up to like 200 stocks within a mutual fund, which is diversifying. Basically, diversifying, spreading your risk across your portfolio or your portfolio of investments, thereby reducing your risk of you losing all your money. You don't want to put all your money in one basket, right? You don't want to do that. You want to diversify, spread it across, so you can reduce the risk of losing your investment. Now, you can lose your investment because investing is risky, but where there's no risk, there's no reward. That's simple. When you have risk, there's reward. So it's a trade-off. So this is a trade-off. If you don't want to start a business to become a millionaire, this is the alternative. Again, decide, set the goal, increase your income, get the heck out of debt, and invest so that you can become a 9-to-5 millionaire.